G'day, I'm Blair from FatCat, and we've got a few of our boats here today. As we've been in lockdown, we haven't been able to deliver them, so we'll just show you through some of the range and the colours and some of the options today. Let me tell you about this orange boat that we're doing. As standard, it has its normal aluminium transom, the bungs, scuppers, 4 rod holders, 4 grab handles, little retainers at the front. Then we've got our normal anchor locker lids with quite a large anchor locker. We've got our bowsprit or anchor launcher. And this has a grey trim. So as standard, it has the oxy tread on the side, but these guys have opted for an aluminium floor. So tread plate floor, because they've got cray pots that's going to come on, and they felt that they might damage the plywood floor, so they opted for the aluminium. And then these guys have gone for a custom rocket launcher on the back for an extra 4 rod holders, and they're going with the Parson 30 on this boat. So this is off to Kaikoura, and it's going to provide a lot of fun for a bunch of guys. So firstly, this customer's gone for a 30 Suzuki. It's an electric start engine, this particular one, and we have the perma-trim on the back for that. Now, as you can see, obviously the blue boat, which is a two-tone, a grey and a blue, so that's grey highlights. And this particular customer has got the boarding ladder, and he's quite into his fly fishing, so he's going to use it mainly as a casting platform. One of the great things about a polyethylene boat is that it's quite quiet on the water, which is a real advantage for people who are into their casting or their fly fishing or their jigging or any sort of surface type fishing. Polyethylene is great because it's quiet. So this boat is a great casting platform because it's got all the space and it's stable, and you can cast away and you're not making a lot of noise. You don't have the slap, slap, slap of water on an aluminium hull. And so the customer on this is quite into his fly fishing. It's going to be the perfect setup for him. He's got lots of space. He's got all sorts of things he can add when he wants to. He can add a bow motor if he wants to lock himself into position and all those sorts of things. And it's just got such a wide platform for him to go and do what he loves on. So he's loving this boat, and we're about to deliver it down to him today, and we're quite excited about it. So I'll walk you through. As a standard setup, he's got his 4 grab handles, the rod holders, etc., anchor locker, and so on. But it's a fairly basic setup, but it gives the space, and that's one of the beauty of our boats, is the space and the stability. And so we're looking forward to handing it over to him and hearing of some of his stories. Let me tell you about this yellow boat we've just built. So this is our most highly spec'd boat we've done so far. So we start with a 40 horsepower Honda 4-stroke with a perma-trim. We've got our normal sort of setup at the back with our scuppers and various things. We've got a boarding ladder, and then as we come forward, you'll see that we've got 2 custom consoles on this boat. So our customer wanted to be able to walk through the middle, so we created these consoles out of aluminium, so it's powder coated black, and then so all the gauges and steering runs off the starboard side, and then we've got a passenger console as well. So we've flush mounted the Garmin fish finder on top. We've got a small screen with grab handles and obviously a solid thing to grab onto. As we come across to this other console, we've got a little glove box along with the Fusion Stereo Active. So the beauty of these radios is that you can take them off, take them with you wherever you want. It's its own complete unit. We'll just slot that in there, and if you remove it, you have more space. But we've also got the grab handles, and all the electronics are inside either console. On the side of this boat, we've got a cup holder, and we've got a total of 6 rod holders, total of 6 cup holders, and then 1 more on the top of the console. And as we continue forward, we've got a min coater. We'll put that down and just see how these bow mount motors are starting to really change the game for those into the casting and near the surface sort of fishing. So in this area we've got a enclosed hatches on this particular boat. We've got all the wiring, we do cleanly and under the side so you can't see it, it's out of the way. We've also got some removable chili bins in this. So these are your Icy Tech with a squab on top. And so that gives a total seating of for four people in here. But these are the great thing about these, you can take them away with you to the rugby or to whatever you're doing, and they don't necessarily have to stay with the boat. The use is beyond the boat. The same with the stereo, actually, you can take that wherever you want. As we move forward in the boat, obviously we've got all our Minn Kota set up, so it's a solid plate to support the Minn Kota. And as we come forward, we've got some extra grab handles for the bow, and we've done a special anchor locker arrangement for this boat because the canopy, as it drops down, it comes along here and it comes in under the Minn Kota and under the fishing fillet table, and so we've split it so that you can get access when you're launching and retrieving the boat if the bimini is down. But anyway, we'll open it up, and as you can see, it's a large anchor locker. At the back there, we've got our Nav Lights. So we've got the Railblazer Nav Light that goes in there, or any other Railblazer fitting if you're fishing during or using the boat during the day. Got a Railblazer bait board, and so this can flip down on the side, or you can take it off completely, or you can do whatever you want. So Railblazer, we love these Railblazer fittings and Railblazer components. And this boat has multiple options of them. So obviously our bimini here, if we just we'll drop that down in a sec, and you can see how it is. It's simply a case of unclipping it. So just loosen it off a touch. You unclip both sides, and it just rolls forward. Again, I'll loosen it off. And the whole thing just slides forward. And then there. Now if you want to lock it down, you can put that up, and again the Minn Kota is designed to go above it as well. So we just lift that up. And there we are. And then what we'll do in a sec is put the cover over this canopy, and you can see how nice and tidy it all looks. So it's quite a nice little unit, and we've got we're quite proud of this boat and all the various options on it. These are a platform to be fitted out as you want, so just give us a call and we can make it happen for you.